Hey everyone, welcome to this week's recap of Survivor Second Chance.
Episode 4.
It was another delicious episode.
Oh my gosh. So at Anchor, Jeff, I can't believe I survived.
Jeff Varner was like at death's door last week when
Not even one vote. I was unscathed.
Called out at the challenge. And it looked like he was for sure going, but no, he slithered his way out of it.
Nice. I love that about him.
Yeah.
Alright, so Tasha decides, you know what? I'm going to tell Woo it's all good.
Because Woo was safe on the outside of the last vote, so he's kind of like, what am I doing here?
He's always clueless.
Yeah.
So Abby hears that something's going on between Tasha and Woo, and she's like, what is going on over here?
Yeah, like, why are you talking to him? He voted for me twice. Why are you talking to him? And she's just like,
I know. Get over it. Alright, so at Bion, Jeremy has the idol.
Jeremy's got the idol. Jeremy's got the idol.
He better get a ring because he's planning a wedding with that idol.
Yeah, he's like drooling all over that idol. It's amazing.
Alright, and Fishbach, his buddy, he don't know. And he's not going to tell him either.
Yeah, this is Jeremy's idol. He's not going to share it with all these other people, so forget it.
He wants Fishbach to think that, you know, we're in this together.
Yeah.
We're all in this together.
So he's telling Fishbach, like, we better keep looking. It's still out there. Oh.
All right. Well, it's time for the reward challenge. There'll be more time for looking later.
Okay.
So this is a heroes challenge.
Yeah.
Only one person per tribe represents, and
that's
it's all
crazy.
or nothing for them. Yeah.
The reward is large.
Oh yeah, it's a Survivor barbecue set.
2 teams get reward, 1 team gets nothing. So the first place reward,
a large barbecue set,
including food. Second place, basically you get a set of steak knives. Just kidding.
Smaller set. 1 green pepper instead of bounty.
Third place, you fired.
Yeah, exactly. So 1 person from each tribe
has to swim out, walk out, whatever.
Walk out. Get a bag with sand in it, whatever is in there, who knows.
Bring it back.
Launch it up onto the tower, then do that 2 more times. Alright, so for Bion, it was Jeremy. They put all the big dogs on this one. For Takeo, it was Terry. For Anchor, it was Andrew.
Okay, so Terry, he had an early lead because
he freaking aced that first one.
He got the first one on the first try.
Yeah, he just boop.
Yeah.
Hooped it in there.
Andrew was falling behind a little bit.
He was a little launching it too hard. He was hard to get into his groove.
Yeah, but then the tide started to turn. Andrew got his on the first try for the second go around, and then like started getting crazy.
Jeremy wasn't far behind, but he was behind.
Yeah.
At one point they were all tied up, but like
Jeremy was in last.
Exhausted.
Yeah, they were all exhausted. Yeah. This was kicking their butts.
Yeah. So Savage ended up winning first for Anchor.
What? They really needed that.
Barbecue set.
They haven't eaten in like 4 days.
They really got the short end of the dirty stick. And Terry wins second place for Takeo, the smaller, more conservative barbecue set.
So that means that Jeremy and Bion
get out. I got nothing for you. Anchor's so happy.
Yes.
Tasha's crying.
She's like, we haven't eaten for like 4 days. I'm sitting there with my big ass burrito just like...
Food, glorious food.
I felt guilty eating dinner tonight while watching the show.
Everybody was so rejuvenated. They were like, we're going to win the immunity challenge. And
well, let's go to Takeo.
Everything's going to be epic.
Let's check in with Takeo. We haven't seen much of this tribe yet because they've been winning.
Yeah.
So we haven't really gotten to see a lot of the strategy here.
So you know from past season that Cass was on that she was kind of a bitch.
Chaos Cass? Ring a bell?
Yeah. So is she up to her old tricks?
Not so much.
Well,
She's one of the few that we've seen so far who is like, I'm gonna improve from the first time I played. So she doesn't want to like mix things up too much right now. She wants to like be friendly with people.
well, when she grabbed that machete and started cutting some beads off of her immunity torch, I kind of got a little nervous.
I thought for sure she was making a fake idol.
I thought so
She's
too.
crouching over her bag, working this thing out, and then Kelly Wentworth comes over and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And Cass
Get
is just like,
away!
Go away!
Go back that way. Go back that way.
And I was just like, "Oh snap! Like, what's going on?" Turns out, she was making a birthday gift for Kelly.
You know, I was thinking though, maybe
It was a cover-up.
Yeah.
No, I think this was honestly the plan.
Okay.
I think that was what she was doing, and everybody was just like, "Oh, that's so sweet.
Happy
oh my
belated
gosh."
birthday.
Yeah, biatch.
That comes later. All right, so Bayan, Spencer and Kelly Wigglesworth are in trouble.
They're kind of, on the outskirts with this group.
They have no feelings. They have no emotions.
Spencer, embrace your emotions.
Yes. He's trying to throw Kelly under the bus to
He
Monica.
is. And Monica's just like, yeah, I don't know about this. He's trying to
she's
say...
a girl and I'm a girl,
Yeah.
so you're screwed, Spencer.
He's trying to say that Wigglesworth has all these allies all over the place, and Monica's just like, I saw your season. So they're acting like, oh, everything's great, handshake.
And then, beep, stab in the back.
Yeah,
All right,
wait
so
for it.
it's time for the immunity challenge.
This is always one of my favorites.
She effing loves the blindfolded challenge. She likes to see people get hurt.
That's not true.
All right, so they have to collect these giant ass puzzle pieces.
Heavy, cumbersome.
16
pieces.
per tribe.
That's crazy.
That's a zillion.
So each tribe has one caller, and then everybody else is searching for those pieces, bringing them back.
I don't know what the hell was with those blindfolds. It kind of took away their hearing.
Did it though?
All right, so first of all, Monica and Sierra sat out because there's too many people.
Right.
So the callers were Jeff for Encore, Cass for Takeo, and Kimmy for Bayan.
Okay, guess what? Keith could not hear a thing.
He was just like,
Cass!
"What?
I can't hear you, Cass!
What?
And Cass was like, Keith!
Is he just deaf? Or...
I don't know. I mean, I think it was difficult to hear also because there were so many people yelling that, when there are too many sounds and you can't,
Did he
distinguish.
just have facial deafness?
I don't know.
Well, Dietz couldn't hear either. He was just
Terry was just walking
like-
around like, hey, what should I do? What do I do here? It was crazy.
Yeah, there was lots of bad collisions.
Like, a lot. It was scary. No!
Spencer didn't smash his leg. Like Joe walked up to him and just went.
There was a lot of crazy stuff going on. People walking into pieces, people dropping pieces on each other. And
Well, you know what the worst one was? Jeff and his self-injurious drop a piece on my pinky toe.
oh, God. All right. And, Takeo was actually behind when they were collecting the pieces. And then freaking Joe,
What the hell?
Survivor Superman, just starts picking up pieces on his own.
Running.
And running with them with
Like-
the blindfold on.
And, I think he was thinking, I'm not going to hit anybody. And then he was like, wait a minute. And he put his hand out just in case. But
I mean, I think it became easier to maneuver once you got the
lay of the
pieces
land
in the
your
beginning
brain?
out of the way. No, just because
Oh.
you're clearing out the
Oh,
space.
okay.
But still, there could be other people.
But how did he
and-
know what color to get?
I don't know.
He couldn't see, could he?
No, I'm sure. I don't know. Whatever.
All right.
It was crazy
well,
though.
Bayan wins immunity.
Yeah. So did we mention after you get the pieces, you got to do the puzzle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take off the blindfold. Everybody gets to help. So that's
And it was
cool.
difficult to do this puzzle just because those pieces are so big.
It was like a giant Rubik's Cube type thing, but completely different.
Okay.
Encore just freaking gave up.
Yeah, there's still one more spot here.
Abby was hanging there like this. Andrew Savage was,
He was just
like, what the hell?
Like Jeff Probst said, they were basically waiting for Takeo to finish this puzzle. And they did. Takeo won immunity, along with Bayan.
So now Savage is crying like a 2-year-old. Oh my god.
I'm so old, Jeff. I'm so old.
I played football and it was never this hard. I don't get it. You're old. You're
just a
old.
survivor.
You're not in high school anymore. I don't get it.
And you haven't eaten for days. Come on.
Football was never this hard.
Yeah, okay. So back at Angkor, everybody's bummed.
Duh.
They just had that huge pick-me-up winning the reward challenge, and now
They blew
they're
it.
losers again.
They effing blew it. They
Yeah.
went from hero to zero. So Tasha and Savage, they want to get rid of Jeff.
He's a snake.
And they want somebody who's going to help the tribe win challenges. They don't want to get rid of somebody, who could possibly help them.
Yeah, but Abby is like, well, I kind of want to get rid of Wu because he voted for me twice. And Tasha's like, yeah, but like, is that the best move for us? Is it?
Well, Wu talks to Abby, trying to convince her. He wasn't very good at convincing her.
Yeah, he's like, what do you say we get rid of Varner? And she's just like, I don't know if I want to work with you. You voted for me twice.
All right, so it's time for tribal council. There's a lot of more, canoodling going on.
Canoodling. I didn't see any canoodling there.
Didn't you see Jeff? Oh, Abby, I miss you. You're so fabulous. You're beautiful. I love our little back talk to each other.
Yeah, a lot of it's going to come down to Abby pretty much. She's got to decide who she's going to go with.
I wanted to vote off Abby. It was just like, the hell with this. She can't make up her mind. She's out.
All right, so at Tribal Council, they're talking about how tough that challenge was.
Well, Varner comes walking in with a cane, and Probsty's like, what the F?
Yeah, so he's like, I'm not a physical threat. Don't vote me out.
My pinky toe is hurt, Jeff. It's hurt.
And then he got attacked by a bug.
That was great. I thought it was a bat at first.
It was a very
huge.
large bug, yeah.
So Wu and Varner are on the bottom. Jeff comes to that conclusion very quickly.
I mean, it's pretty clear.
All right. It comes down to Wu will win challenges, but Varner will be loyal. But Wu swears. He swears it. He's going to be loyal from now on.
They're worried about keeping Wu because once they get to the merge, like, they don't want a strong competitor there.
They're not merging anytime soon. There's
don't know
still
that.
there's still like 17 people for
don't know
crying
that.
out loud.
You never know.
All right, so they both start kissing butt. Jeff is like, let me make my pitch. And he's going through everybody. He's like, I love you, I love you, I love you.
I'll be loyal.
And Wu is like, come on, guys, don't vote me out. I'll kiss your butt, too, just as much as Jeff.
Yeah, so, I mean, 2 really good pitches.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, so then
Everybody said wow at least once.
Yeah, they went, wow, 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 wow.
Right.
Maui wowie. So then it's time for the vote. And Wu makes one final plea. He's like, Abby, don't vote me out. Don't tase me, bro.
Exactly.
And she's just like,
Well, she didn't, because Jeff was voted out. And this was the best moment of the entire season so far.
this is amazing. Jeff's, like, he's leaning over, he's kissing Abby on the cheek, and he says, you little bitch.
I loved it!
Oh my god!
That gave me life. All right.
It was amazing.
Next time, they're going to be talking about Final 5 deals.
Already?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know. It's serious.
It is.
Let us know what you thought in the comments. And until next time, much
Much love.
love.
Edit.